Today we're going to be winterizing the camp. It's one of the sadder times of the year, having to move everything out of the water and make sure nothing freezes up. So the first thing we're going to do is shut off the water going into the camp. And we're going to take off our outlet hose. We have shut the water off going to the camp. I've turned the pump off. So now we're going to disconnect it going into the camp. This is a plastic fitting. Just want to get the pressure out of it. We'll blow that out in a second. And we're going to move the pump and get all the pressure out of it. So most of the water is going to be out of the tank itself. Now we're going to disconnect the water from the lake. So we're just going to take a screwdriver and disconnect it. If you have a torch that you can heat that up with, it would help a bit. You could just use a little propane torch. Pulled my hose out, and I'm going to let the water come out. We don't want any water in the line over the winter. Don't want anything freezing. So I'm going to tape it. I'm going to keep it taped all winter. It's leaving the valve open, allowing the water to get out. Put the end of the hose down to a low spot and let gravity do its work. Then we're going to go blow out the hose. I'm just using a vacuum cleaner, taking it out of the vacuum cleaner so it acts as a blower. I'm just going to blow this out. I am going to tape off this end so no varmints can get in there. Don't want anything getting inside there over the winter time. We're going to drag this up. We're going to go down and finish taping off the other end. Now we're going to go inside. So I'm going to flush the toilet. I've got no water coming in, so I am going to shake the toilet a bit. I want to get as much of that water out as I can. I can see in here I have my water. We're going to have to take that out. We'll do that in a little while. We're going to come over here and we're going to open up the faucet. No water should be coming out, but I'm going to blow that out. I don't have hot water at my camp. We only have cold water. So now we're going to go outside. We're going to blow out the lines going into the house. This is what they call trailer piping. So if there is any water in here, this will expand so it won't freeze, but I do want to get everything out. With the kitchen faucet open and the toilet thinking that there's no water in it, that's also open. So this is going to blow it out in there. I can see there's a little bit of water in there. So we'll try it again. And I am going to tape this one off. If you have the white PVC piping, you're going to want somebody in on the other side to sit and watch the water come out of the faucet. That way you know when you're done. With this one, I can have a little bit of water in it before it's going to break the tubing. So now we're going to go inside and empty out the toilet. So I've got my sponge, I've got my bowl to put it into, and I've got a cup. You want to get out as much water as you can. So now we're going to take our antifreeze, and this is made for a boat or a trailer. I'm going to put some in here. These are $3.99 a gallon. I wouldn't skimp. The more you skimp, the better chance something's going to freeze up. So we're pretty much wanting the toilet is what we're not wanting to freeze. So it has the chamber that's going to keep the water in it so we don't smell anything. I'm going to fill this up as much as I can. So this is a 1.6 gallon toilet. And I'm going to put some in all of the little parts. And the less water we have sitting around, the better chance we're not going to freeze. And then I'm actually going to flush this. Just making the water that was in the toilet itself go down into the piping. So now I feel pretty confident that that's not going to freeze up. Now we're going to go to the sink. Again, the sink has a trap. If your wife loses her ring or something, it goes into the trap. Again, I wouldn't skimp. Let that go down through. Let it push all the water that's in the trap. Push it out. That way you know you're safe. I'd rather spend $3.99 right now than $20 and an hour of my time replacing a cracked pipe. For every faucet that you have, you're going to want to do the same thing. And for every toilet you have, you want to do the same thing. We only have a kitchen sink and a bathroom toilet, so I do it to each of those. I hope this helped, and good luck.